What's up, weirdos? I'm Felicia and I like scary movies, and today we're reviewing Ty West's newest film, Pearl, also known as the prequel to X. Now, before we get into today's video, I have something very cool to show you. So Movie Palette reached out to me wanting to work together, and as soon as I got the email, I was like, is this the thing that I see all over Instagram and TikTok? Yes it is. So Movie Palette's tagline is "the art that hides a secret," and it's so cool. Okay, so the people at Movie Palette, they take your favorite movie, they break up all the scenes, and they pick the dominant color in every scene, and then they make a piece of art out of it. If you're confused, don't worry, I'm gonna show you mine. So I decided to go with Suspiria 1977. Get ready for this. Get ready for this. So this, it shows every scene's dominant color in Suspiria in chronological order. So when you look at this, you can see the color journey of the entire film. It's also on like real canvas, and it already has the hanging things on it. So I'm gonna hang this above my TV, and I'm completely obsessed. And here in the bottom corner, it actually says Suspiria, but I like that it's really small because it's like you walk by and you're like, what is that? And then it's like, know what I mean? So thank you so much, Movie Palette. As y'all know, I don't really do collabs on this channel, but this one was so cool, I just like had to do it. So I have a discount code for you. It's girly15. It'll get you 15% off whichever Movie Palette you want. It works for anything on the site, and they have everything. They have like every movie you could possibly think of. Horror, sci-fi, Twilight. Why do I have to bring that up? Because the color palette in Twilight is actually really cool. That's a rant for another day. Look at me with the discount code. Can you imagine? Girly 15. All right, everyone, now the moment you've been waiting for, let's talk about Pearl. So this is the prequel to Ty West's film X that came out about 6 months ago, and it is the villain origin story of Pearl. It takes place on the same farm as X, but in 1918 at the end of World War I and during the influenza pandemic. Pearl wants to escape life on the farm by becoming a dancer in the movies, but feels she's being held back by her strict mother and sick father. And I mean, what this movie really is about is Pearl's journey to becoming a serial killer. So I will say I feel very obsessed with this movie right now. I just saw it today in theaters and I kind of want to go again. I loved every second of it. I went by myself. I got my little popcorn, my little bunch of crunch, and I had the time of my life in there. The first thing I loved is just Ty West's ability to capture a particular time period in America and also in cinema is just, he's so specific. For example, X was such a perfect image of the 1970s and really felt like a Texas Chainsaw Massacre inspired film. And this film felt inspired by older Hollywood movies, particularly The Wizard of Oz. There is so many Wizard of Oz references in this movie, but with this like dark, twisted horror movie view, it's just... But also like Oklahoma, Little House on the Prairie, Whatever Happened to Baby Jane. Like, if you're excited by any of that in one movie, you have to go. You just have to go. But the main thing I want to focus on in this review is Mia Goth, because she was good in X. She's good in everything. She is magnificent, inspired. I have never seen a performance quite like this before, and I can't stop thinking about how good she is. I do want to also mention here that Mia Goth helped write the script to Pearl. Her and Ty West, during actually a COVID quarantine, worked via FaceTime to write this script together, and then Ty West directed it. And she takes this character that should be so unlikable, and you care about her, and you watch her become this woman that feels like every opportunity has been taken away from her to live a life that she is proud of, and just gets like pushed closer and closer to the edge until she just snaps. And she's just like, she's so multi-dimensional. Like, she's sweet at times, she's real evil dark at times, she's like chaotic at times, sometimes she feels so calm, so sure of herself. Like, she's all over the map. But the journey of those things throughout the movie all feel so honest and believable. Even one of the best acting moments of this movie is the ending credits, and you'll see. Like, I don't even want to tell you what it is, but just watch until the screen goes black, because I just never seen anything like this. Like, she is unmatched in this performance. Like, I can't think of a performance better than this. And now, sort of to end this video, I want to say my favorite scenes, but I want to keep this as spoiler free as possible. So if you've seen the movie, you'll know what I'm talking about, but if you haven't, it's not really going to ruin anything for you. My favorite scenes: the scarecrow, if you know, you know. The dance audition, oh my god. And the monologue. The long monologue. It's just, I just can't stop thinking about it. Also, just the imagery in general in this movie is incredible. And I know that so much of that is out of Ty West's brain. Even just her in this red, bright red dress against this rural farm landscape. It's just gorgeous. And I know I already mentioned it, but the Wizard of Oz inspiration in this film, I think, is just so amazing. It's like she starts the movie as Dorothy and ends the movie as the Wicked Witch of the West. Like, it's just genius. I loved everything about it. I could go on all day, but I won't. Go check out Pearl. If you haven't seen X, watch that too. And if you want to check out Movie Palette, their website is linked in my description box, and you can use the promo code GIRLY15 for 15% off anything on their site. And now I'm gonna go hang my Suspiria above my TV where she belongs. Have an ice cream, y'all. Bye.